Hey there, it's Dusty Thunder with yet another story for you. This one is, am I the astronaut for not contributing to staff gifts and calling out my colleague for taking full credit? So here's the deal. Every year since I, 29 female, started at this office job, there's one person, female 56, that arranges an annual staff Christmas gift where they ask everybody to contribute $30 total per person toward gifts for the 3 top executives. Oh, that's not the way I saw this going down. But yeah, okay, so they're pooling money to gift the bosses things. Got it. In the last 2 years that we've done this, the 3 people in management who have been given the gifts have come down to our office and thanked that one person, female 56, profusely for her generosity and how sweet she was to do this, etc. Last year, I asked her if she gave something from just her as well, and if that was why they had thanked only her. She said no, but since she was the one who handed the gift basket to them and wrote the card, there were only 3 others, including me, who built the actual baskets. She just insisted on doing the card, then they maybe misunderstood. Note that she always does this first thing in the morning and will take the basket from our office and go up by herself, regardless if people say they'd like to join, and just say she forgot they wanted to come with her. Okay. She wants all the credit. Well, I checked with one of the assistants because I am petty. The assistant told me that while the card said that it was from the staff, it did say name of the lady and the rest of the staff, and that the same thing happened the year before. At the time, I did not say anything and just made a note of it for this year. Now, here's where I may have been a bit of an astronaut. This year, this lady once again sent out an email asking everybody to contribute a minimum of $30 per person for these 3 people. One of the owners retired earlier in the year, but she felt he'd still really appreciate a gift. I answered the email and said, "Dear name, thank you for reaching out regarding this. I have given a lot of thought to this throughout the year and have decided to organize my own gift this year instead with a smaller amount, as it's been a tough year financially for me and many others. Perhaps you can edit last year's card to say love from her name and the rest of the staff except for my name. Thank you and happy holidays."
I love petty ones.
Let's just go ahead and do this right now. I lost my petty button momentarily, but I did find it. I found my petty button. You get the petty thunder for that one. I don't know. Like, I don't know if, hopefully, everybody else who read that email caught on to it quickly and was like, oh, that bitch did what? About 5 minutes after I sent this email, she came storming over and told me that I had no right to accuse her of taking credit for the gifts and not including everyone's name. I asked if it was untrue, that that's what her card said last year, to which she answered that's how she's always written the card. Yes, it's true. It's always been true. That's why I'm so angry. Apparently, she's currently scrambling because a lot of other staff members are choosing not to join her gift this year. And her friend, female 60, has told me that it was super petty and not very much in the spirit of Christmas for me to ruin the gift to management this year, while grumbling about how selfish I and the other younger staff members are who don't want to contribute to the gift. So Reddit, am I the asshole in this situation? Edit to add clarification that the minimum sum was $10 per gift, which is $30 in total for each staff member. Sorry if that was unclear. English is not my first language, as much as I feel like I'm fluent. Haha. Also, thank you to everybody who answered so far. I definitely did not realize this was not common practice, as I was told it was. Told by lady, I'm sure. I don't, you can kind of imagine, this is like a well-rounded persona, right? You can imagine very clearly what this person even looks like, dresses like, talks like, treats people like. You just develop a very clear picture in your mind. And yeah, I was wrong here. This is an NTA. This is an NTA because it was shitty, and instead of finding it out the first time, here's what I really love about what OP did. Instead of finding it out for the first time and marching off of me and like that bish and immediately starting to just set everything on fire, she sat on the info. And she's like, okay, I'm going to log this away and see what happens next year. And if the same shit goes down, come what may. Same shit goes down. Mother hen at the office gets exposed. And of course, in true I just got exposed fashion, tries to cover her ass. With no ammo, though. That's the funny part. What? Okay, explain to me. I really want to talk to this lady and be like, okay, when you were stomping over to OP's office, all huffy and puffy and pissed off and ready to throw down, what exactly was going through your mind? because it was all true. If it was all true, what exactly did you think you were going to stomp over there and say?
Don't assault me with the truth.
How dare you speak the truth? Angel, so we're saying Credit Hog may look and speak like Moira? No. Remember, that was the female 60-year-old friend of Credit Hog who is speaking like Moira. That she can, yes. Glorious corporate revenge. Bet Steph got a pizza party. She wanted all the credit, but to what end? That's my point. Like, if this is like the biggest thing this bizzo has going on this year, it's like she looks forward to this one thing all year. It's like this one thing fills up her cup and she feels appreciated and seen for the rest of the year. Or because it's a big enough deal, she actually uses it throughout the year to gain some kind of advantage with them. And her signing her name and the rest of the staff, my view on this is you better be contributing name-wise at least 50%. If you're going to single out your name and say this person and staff, that means this person contributed at least 50%, right? That makes sense. She wasn't. She was an equal percentage with everybody else. She just wanted all the credit for it. Bleh. Bleh. For Mother Hen Credit Hog, she gets a bizzo. Because I feel like it. That's the only thanks she gets. Thanks for being a bizzo. And then everybody else bailed out too. I love it. You know what the best part about this is? You know, and I know, she pulled all the funds together and bought the gift. How many years do you think she actually contributed? None. She maybe bought the card. She bought the card with everyone else's money.
Oh, yeah.
Told them it was more expensive than it actually was. The only thing she did was sign the card, purchase with other people's money, and walk her happy ass up to the boss's office and hand it over and take all the credit. She never contributed. Dolores Umbridge. Music will not be tolerated.